Hi, I'm Neil, and welcome to Wise Guides, where we give your team our best practices so you can get the most out of using SiteOwl. In today's video, we will be talking about how to set up and view connections for your projects and how you can efficiently keep up with all your project terminations. This will allow you to understand your install better, and more importantly, how to make sure everything works together, giving you valuable insight about the ecosystem you're building, help you make better decisions out in the field, like where to run your cables and how many available ports you have, and give you faster resolution by understanding connection points without having to go out in the field and retrace everything, which can take countless hours. For best results with connections, please make sure your plan scale is set by doing this in the plan library. To get started with today's video, I'm going to be in a plan with edit mode turned on. The first thing I'm going to do is drop a device that I want to be served as my hub. Some devices by default are hubs, but to verify if a device is a hub or not, you can just right click on the device and look for the Make Hub button. If it says Remove Hub in this case, that means the device is already a hub and you're ready to connect devices back to it. Once you verify the device is a hub, you can then give the hub a fitting name. So something like 8-port switch. So the team understands that there's only 8 ports available for this device. And maybe where it's located. North IDF. The next thing I'm going to want to do is drop a device that I feel is fitting to connect back to it. So in this case, since I have a switch, I can drop down a camera. And I'll do the same thing, give this a fitting name. So we'll call this West Door Camera. And now I'm ready to connect back to it. How we do this is going back to your connections. You want to go ahead and connect back to the hub that you just created. You can mark what port you just created. Something like port 1 or input 1 works. And you can mark which IDF you connect back to. So say something like North IDF. And now I've set my connection. At first glance, you'll notice that this is a dotted line, indicating that you can take the most direct route to the cable, to the device itself. But in this case, I'm going to want to use the plus buttons to be able to set the cable pathway. So if I use these plus buttons to set the cable pathway, the line will become solid, and I'll be able to then indicate that we need to use this exact cable pathway. As you continually do this for more devices and more people, you'll build a rich connections report. An example of this, as I have here in another project, will start to show all the devices that are connected back to it and of the different hub types. So in this case, you may have a door controller and a switch, and you can see all the devices that are connected back to it and where they're connected back and what ports they're occupying. In conclusion, this will allow you to make your connections not only more visible, but it'll keep track of all the devices connected back to each hub, which will allow you to install more confidently and help you make smarter decisions in maintaining devices for your customers. This was a SiteOwl Wise Guides video series where we explore SiteOwl best practices. Thank you for joining us.